I'm going to do a Minnesota Vikings mock off season, not mock draft, mock off season. And one of the first things we have to do here is manage the salary cap. You look at the Vikings salary cap number right now, that number is pretty scary, or at least it looks scary, but it is a very flexible number, a very easy number to get out of. They just have to do a few moves over the next couple weeks, and they will be back in the green. And I think the easiest of those moves is parting ways with center Ryan Kelly and defensive tackle Javon Hargrave. Now, releasing Ryan Kelly saves you about $8 million. You could also release Javon Hargrave, but finding a trade partner would save almost $15 million to the salary cap. And in this exercise, I just sent him to the Chargers, a team with a lot of cap space for a 6th-round pick. I also restructured the contracts of Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Grenard, who I believe will be extended probably by this time next year, and then also restructuring the contract of Christian Darrisaw as well, which will save you some money there. And then I also gave an extension to Brian O'Neill, right tackle, 3 years, averaging about $23 million a year. That lowers his salary cap hit for 2026, and saves what I have about $14 million to the cap there. And then two other moves that I made. There's a few other moves I could have made as well. I also released Aaron Jones. Now this one is a bit hard because it just seems like he's such a good guy off the field, and then when he is healthy, he is effective. I mean, I just go back and look at that game against what was it, the Giants. He kind of closed it out. He had a good game against Washington, performed well against Detroit at Ford Field, but when he's on the field, he just hasn't been able to really stay healthy, and he's getting up there in age as well. And so it'll be hard. You could approach him for a pay cut, but the player has to accept that pay cut, and if he doesn't, he'll likely be gone. So he's gone as well. That saves almost $8 million to the cap. And then the last move I made is restructuring TJ Hockenson, which would be kind of controversial because TJ Hockenson, I mean, it's no doubt that he's probably lost a step, but he still has a big impact to this team in terms of blocking, chipping, and he's also still a pretty good receiver. And it's hard finding a replacement or a tight end that can do both. And if you do go and get one, that will require a lot of resources as well. So for right now, we are restructuring him, which I believe is the same amount as if we were to release him. So keeping him on the roster and cutting him in 2027. And so we did all of these moves here. And right now, after just putting that in over the cap, the website I use, the Vikings have $52 million in salary cap space, which is enough to go retain internal free agents, external free agents, and have some left over for the draft class and to go in season, which I'm going to do in the next few videos.